Hello and welcome to another Overlord lore video, and today we are going to take a closer look at the end of the battle between Platinum Dragonlord and Ainz Ooal stand-in Pandora's Actor. But before we are going to do so, let me thank my Patreons for supporting this channel, as well as all users of the YouTube thanks function who made one-time donations. Also please check out my video about Snow Elves. And with all of that said, let's dive into today's topic. After Ainz Ooal was saved by Albedo, Platinum Dragonlord had to withdraw his armor, the same outcome by the way that the battle between Shelty and him yielded, but this time his armor is not visibly damaged. And while retreating and talking to Azut, Platinum starts to analyze the encounter. First and foremost, he made one very big mistake that could quite literally turn out to be a grave mistake. For he still underestimates the Sorcerer King. Pandora's Actor was forbidden to cast buffs, and aside from twinning the obsidian swords, he also did not use meta magic. Ainz of course ordered him not to do so, in order to get a clearer picture, as well as to appear weaker than Pandora actually is. And Pandora's Actor, due to being a doppelganger, also did not gain Ainz Ooal's full stats. Rather than he only received 80% of his defense, his magic attack and so on and so forth. But that of course excluded his HP and MP. So Pandora's Actor was a weaker version of a role-playing build that held back in order to extract intel. And Pandora's Actor, at least in the books, also received just the spare gear of Ainz instead of his full equipment, meaning that he was yet weaker again. And still, Platinum, at least from his own point of view, has made a grave mistake, because he gravely underestimated Ainz Ooal's capabilities, therefore likely assuming that Ainz was more on Evil Eye's level, rather than being a fully maxed out level 100 being, meaning that when Platinum Dragonlord finally drags his real-life body to the fight, he yet again will have underestimated Ainz Ooal. This goes double because Pandora's Actor did not bring Ainz Ooal's world item into the fight, so the red orb, that is confirmed to be a world-class item, and that has a power effective against dragons, is still totally out of the picture as far as Platinum is concerned. But at least Platinum suspects that Ainz and Albedo both have world-class items, which is a small victory for him, I guess. But still, he is blissfully aware about the other 9. And from Ainz Ooal's perspective, this operation was really a success, though not a full one. He could rule out that all of these crazy abilities the armor displayed were granted by a world-class item, meaning Ainz now has an idea that there's another world-class item like Force in this brave new world. But he still is unsure whether or not the guy is a player, or just a construct controlled by a player, or something else entirely. So that's why Ainz Ooal feels that he still needs to do battle against the armor for a second time, in order to be sure. Though still, thanks to Pandora's Actor, he now has a very intimate knowledge of the strength, the weaknesses and the invulnerabilities of the armor. Negative energy is out of the question. Elemental magic, like Call Greater Thunder, is effective against the armor. The armor can't reject summons, meaning Ainz Ooal could just overwhelm him by sheer weight of numbers. Also, he failed to display any meaningful area of effect attacks, other than the barrier of course. The armor could be deceived, and now the enemy still believes Ainz to be invulnerable to bludgeoning type damage. And the armor will still underestimate him. But there's still more, for Ainz Ooal had watched the fight via the mirror of remote viewing, together with Shelty, Demiurge and others, until Ainz decided for a brief moment to unequip the world-class item that he has equipped currently, and as soon as the red orb was gone, the signal of the mirror was instantly lost, and it once more instantly returned once the user of it, aka Ainz, re-equipped his world-class item. And now, based on all of the intel, Ainz Ooal's inner circle estimated the level this armor would have. Pandora's Actor, who roleplayed as a weaker handicapped version of Ainz, thought that the armor should be around the level of 90. Sheltier Bloodfallen, who unbeknownst to herself has already fought and defeated the armor, would estimate the armor to be a bit weaker, on the level of just 85. And Albedo, who, equipped with a world-class item, had broken through the barrier and chased off Platinum, estimated the armor to be only of the level of 80. And curiously enough, this level would be a 20% reduction of its stats if you count down from 100. And coincidentally, a greater doppelganger also only gained 80% of the power the original has. So maybe this means that Platinum is level 100, but his armor, due to being remote controlled, has only the stats of a level 80 being. And finally, thanks to the fight with the Doomlord, Ainz now knows that Platinum should at least have the stats of a level 80 being. And as Pandora noted, the armor, due to its fighting style, might be a tank, with great emphasis on HP and defense. So while there is still much to be known from Ainz Ooal's perspective, the Sorcerer King did manage to get a very accurate image of the power of Platinum's armor. And with all of that said, I say thank you very much for watching, and special thanks to Erder Daddy Erder, Badger Yee, Bad Burrito 316, Beezer, Ben C, Brandon D, Chrissy, Crowley 0221, Sia, Crystal Prime, Dead Slime, Death is Mercy, Deathless Dragonlord, Demon Xenomorph 1987, Devin Downen, Ding Dong, Duckwagon, Dystopia, Dystopia II, Enigmatic Unicorn, Thural Shivan, Guy with Dead Head, Hector Marino, Hoss, Huster, Jacob G, Jana B, Jason, J. Morris, Chromius, Kyle R, Legendarius, Lelouch Free Britannia with a Mustache, Lexus Fox, Lord Nishikian Rai, Lord Touch Me, Mervek, Mr. Shoes, Mr. Tweaker, Michael R, Michael Y, Nope, Oh Hell No, Normal Toad, O'Kill, Overlord General Gasper, Paddy Pentum, Personage, Primus 11, Q Necaricos P, Shergox's Daddy, Shadow Lightning Wolf, Shrine Keeper, Super Tier Magic Batista Bomb, Supreme Cheese, Staris, Ted, Texas Deer, The Orc War Boss, Rock Ed Smasher, T.E. Wang, Vershokai, Vegito 27, Venture Fanatic, Wilhelm, Xenukai, and Zonagon. Thanks guys. Anyway, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again soon under my next video.